what if? What if this whole idea of a distant creator, separate from us, is just profoundly misunderstood?
Hmm.
What if the divine isn't really out there somewhere, but actually fundamentally in here, experiencing existence? We're going to unpack some incredible insights from the divine dance of creation and wisdom.
Yeah, we're focusing on one remarkable poetry that's a stanza from Guru Nanak Sahib.
Here, what are we trying to figure out for you listening in?
It's about how the universe and, yes, how you yourself came into being and are sustained.
Right.
The real mystery we're trying to unravel is, what does it actually mean for the self? Like, the ultimate divine reality to create the self. You know, you, me, everything.
Does it mean the self is the self?
That's part of the mystery we're exploring. We're aiming to uncover some, frankly, surprising insights about the nature of the divine, how it's everywhere, and maybe most startlingly, its joyful, really intimate presence in absolutely everything.
So get ready, because this might just shift how you see things.
It challenges, I think, our usual assumptions about what makes a life valuable or, successful. It's presented as absolutely essential for a meaningful existence, a life that actually has its own inherent value.
So it forces you to ask, okay, what kind of worth am I actually chasing?
Yeah,
And how does this particular wisdom redefine that whole concept?
precisely. It's a profound reframing.
Guru Nanak starts with this really self-reflexive theme. It directly challenges any ideas we might hold about being separate from the one, from the divine.
Yeah, it's like looking in a mirror, but the reflection is everything. And it's also you.
Exactly. So what's the first big reveal here?
Okay, right at the start, the text hits us with this. The self created the self. The one created the oneness. The one created the one identification, or name. Nam. Can you unpack Nam a little? It sounds important.
It's incredibly important. Nam here isn't just a name like Bob or Sue. Well, it signifies all the countless ways we identify with the one, connect to the one, experience the one.
Huh.
It's the essence of how the divine is recognized and expressed throughout all of existence.
Yeah.
It's that fundamental link, that connection.
Right. And this is where I feel the text really starts to kind of twist our usual assumptions about God or the divine.
Definitely.
It invites us into this radical shift. It's not about us little humans down here and some big separate ruler up there looking down.
No, that whole model gets challenged.
Yeah, because here's where it gets really interesting. The text states quite clearly, the one pervades through all of creation and there is no other.
There is no other. Let that sink in.
Seriously. How does that sit with, the typical picture of creation most of us might have? It introduces this incredibly powerful, even revolutionary image. It pushes back hard against those ingrained ideas of a detached God just watching things unfold.
Yeah.
The source says very clearly, the one is fond of creation and is excited to be in the creation.
Fond.
Yeah.
Excited. That's not how we usually think of the ultimate creator, is it?
Not usually, no. And it goes further. Having established the seat in it, you yourself witnessed it with delight.
Okay. Established the seed,
Yeah.
witnessed it with delight. What does that imply?
It implies active, joyful presence, immanence. Think of an artist who doesn't just paint a masterpiece, but then somehow steps into it, breathes its air, feels its textures,
Wow. Yeah.
experiences every single brushstroke from the inside. That's the kind of immersion we're talking about here. The creator isn't just watching. The creator is the creation, delighting in it from within.
That's the essence of this oneness then.
That's the profound truth of it, yes.
Yeah.
Total oneness.
That image, divine delighting in creation, being immersed, that really stays with you, feels so intimate, almost startlingly so.
It is.
And what's really beautiful is how the language itself, the structure of the power, seems to reinforce this idea. This immense, pervasive power of Ikonkar, the one creator.
You see it right from the beginning.
Yeah, those opening words, Sagio, meaning created, and Ratio, meaning crafted. It suggests more than just making something. It suggests artistry, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Careful, intentional craftsmanship. And that feeling of artistic, intimate power just keeps unfolding.
So how does it build on that?
Well, the Pari carefully lists these unified powers. It says, you yourself are the provider, Data, and the creator.
Okay, provider and creator.
Having been delighted, you yourself provide Devahi and bestow your grace or expand Karahi, the creation. So the delight fuels the providing and expanding.
Ah, I see the connection.
And then completing that cosmic cycle, it says, you are the knower of all. Having issued your order, you take away life, Laisahi.
Creation, sustenance, dissolution.
Exactly. But it's not just a list of jobs. It's presented as this seamless, continuous flow of existence, all coming from and returning to the one, and all driven by that initial delight.
So thinking about the structure, you mentioned the language. What does it all mean, like how it's put together?
Well, the uniformity is key. Using words with similar grammatical forms isn't just for show, it creates this special rhythm, a resonance that deepens the meaning.
Can you give an example?
Sure, think about Devahi, Karahi, and Laisahi providing, bestowing, expanding, and taking away.
So
Their similar structure, that rhythm. It paints a picture of continuous, effortless action from the divine. It's not like separate tasks, it's one fluid motion.
So the text itself is kind of dancing, reflecting the divine dance.
That's a great way to put it. It underscores the seamlessness. And there are other specific terms too, like pasal for extending grace or expanse, and kaval for ordering.
More facets of the one's power.
Exactly, all working together. And if you go back to the first lines, you see nam, the identification, paired with ka, delight. It beautifully shows Ikuankar's complete identification with and delight in its own creation.
It's like a closed loop of delight and creation and presence.
A complete integrated system. Every action flows from delight and presence.
Let's go back to that really potent line. Having established your seat, you witnessed with delight.
Yes, such a crucial line.
You called it extremely creative language.
Ugh.
An allegory, right? So establishing a seat isn't literal?
Not a literal throne, no, it's more conceptual. It's about establishing presence throughout creation. It's a way to express Ikuankar's pervasive, intimate nature without limiting it.
So the creator loves the creation, is in it, watching everything, not with judgment, but with delight.
Pure delight, that's the essence. And using the allegory, the imagery that means something different from its literal sense, helps convey that deeper, expansive truth.
It pushes you beyond the literal.
Exactly, to grasp that all-encompassing reality.
And then it uses that exact line again, right at the very end of the Powery.
It does.
That feels deliberate, like it's
Right.
really driving the point home.
Oh, absolutely deliberate. That repetition is key. It acts like a final, powerful synthesis of everything that came before.
What does it synthesize specifically?
It underlines with absolute clarity a few things. One, Ioankar alone is the creator. Two, Ioankar pervades the entire creation. And three, everything exists under Ioankar's command.
A command born of delight, you said.
Yes, not some distant decree, but an order that flows from that intimate delight and presence. It's a statement of ultimate unity and control, but a control that doesn't create distance. It confirms total immersion.
It brings us right back around to that initial mystery, doesn't it? If the divine self is so totally woven into everything, what does that mean for myself, for yourself?
That's the crux of it.
So for you listening, maybe this is where that big aha moment can land.
Yeah.
The divine. It's not some separate being watching from the cheap seats.
Not at all.
It's right here. An intimate, pervasive presence, totally immersed, joyfully dancing in its own creation, in every atom, every experience, your experience too.
You're realizing that oneness can be a really powerful emotional hook, can it? A shift in how you see your own place.
Definitely. It's like shifting from being just a spectator in the audience to realizing you're actually one of the dancers on the stage, part of the divine dance itself.
And that connects beautifully back to where we started, that prerequisite of wisdom, the guru.
Right. How does that connection work?
Well, if the divine is truly among me, among you, among all of us, like the source says, then the big question becomes, how does cultivating that inner wisdom, that guru, actually allow us to perceive this, to connect with this pervasive delight?
So wisdom is the key to actually experiencing this connection.
It seems to be presented that way. It moves it from just being an interesting idea, an abstract concept, to potentially becoming an experiential reality for you, something you can feel, you can live.
Exactly. So here's a final thought to take away. If the creator truly adores and pervades creation, watching it all unfold with delight, what new lens does that give you? How might that change how you understand your own life, your own existence, the world spinning around you?
How might your perspective shift?
Yeah, knowing that this divine dance isn't just happening out there somewhere, but it's happening all around you, and maybe most importantly, right within you, right now.
It's not just philosophy. It feels like an invitation.
An invitation to see every moment differently, something to definitely mull over until our next deep dive.